Well, one of the special things about NanoLumens is that we're not your traditional LED company. We consider ourselves a technology company, and many of our opportunities take into consideration very creative and unique applications, not only in the creative process of having to work with consultants and architects and meet their vision, but also having to overcome technical challenges that are involved in the environment and the space themselves. So by working with consultants, architects, marketing department, creative departments, each individual one has its own pain point that we have to overcome. So NanoLumens has this really special ability to be able to get with all of these departments collaboratively and create synergy amongst them all to deliver what you'll be able to see at the Telstra Centre, which is simply a fantastic installation that we're all very, very proud of.
When Telstra came to us with ideas, even before there was concepts, several years ago when we got a hold of the project, myself and my team were able to take that understanding and go, okay, here's what we can do. And we had several back and forths. One of the things that was unique is the angle that this sits on and the fact that people would be walking under one end of it. So at that 17-degree angle with a display that's, as wide as that is, 25 feet wide, 28 feet wide in a diameter. The mechanical pieces of that, the inner structure, the steel, the aluminum, all of the features that bring up the mechanical pieces of the display, even if you just take a piece of paper and lift it, you notice that it bows. So steel has that same type of effect. It has that same stresses on it, but it moves less. But in the LED world, at 4 millimeter, if you move 1/4 of a millimeter, it shows up, especially at 4 millimeter pixel pitch, right? So any movement was not acceptable. So we built this big display staying underneath the weight we needed to, and also was able to support an extra decor that ended up being quite a bit more based on how the designer did it afterwards. That was an add-on piece without causing structural flex or distress, for another word. And that was really critical. In the other parts of the displays where they wanted to go from floor to ceiling, and they wanted the curves to match and tie them with the structure at the partnership hub, those were also pretty interesting feats, but were much easier by nature than the actual ring. And when you see the ring, you'll notice that it's being supported by 2 cables, the entire ring. So it originally designed for 8, and we redesigned to get it down to where they were happy with the 2.
Well, considering that Telstra's, one of the most prestigious company in Australia, we knew right from the beginning that the expectations were going to be very, very high. Not only because of Telstra's stature within Australia, but the clients that they work with, that when they came into the center, they were going to expect something that they've never seen before. And what was told to us by Telstra was, hey, we want to see the wow factor. And that's what NanoLumens is all about. So that when you look at our displays, you say wow. But not wow because of the technology, but wow because of the way that the technology is immersed into the actual space itself. So when you see our display in the Telstra CIC Centre, you don't think LED. You think, wow, this is absolutely amazing, which is exactly what Telstra was looking for. So.